Y'all want to hear about the time I think I met somebody possessed? Alright, picture it. It's 2010, summer. I am working at Macy's as a sales associate. It's Wednesday, about 11 in the morning, before the store got really, really busy. I'm standing there with my coworker, Athena. We're standing at the cash wrap, and we're just shooting the shit, because our manager was not anywhere around, and she was one of those who was like, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean. So we were just taking advantage of the downtime. Now, mind you, we are standing in the juniors department, across from the dresses department. Same manager. This is an important note. So I'm leaning on the cash wrap, kind of like this, standing there talking to Athena. All of a sudden, she pulls a face, so I whip around thinking it's our manager. But that would have been the preferred outcome for this. On the other side of the cash wrap is not our manager, but a woman staring daggers into Athena and I. There's so much hatred in this woman's eyes, y'all. It's like we dropped a house on her sister. Like we made her lose her job during a recession. Like this type of HATE, okay? And I committed mostly to memory what this woman looked like and was wearing. She was wearing a white t-shirt, skinny ripped jeans, black flip-flops. She had a frizzy, unkempt blonde bob, and she had just the most ashen skin I've ever seen in my life. But what's more is she had these really dark eyes. Now, I've got brown eyes, I've got dark brown eyes, and I have seen people who have eyes that are so dark, like their irises are so dark they look black. That's not what this was. It was like her pupils were dilated on 10. Bitch, like the whole thing, just corner to corner, dark. And she was glaring at us. Now at this point, heart doing this, okay? Start beating double time. And we're standing there and just taking this in. For just a second, we were both stunned. Finally, I go, "Can I help you with anything, ma'am?" And she doesn't respond. Athena asks her, no response. Athena asks her again. Finally, the woman says one word, "Dresses." Now, I'm getting goosebumps recounting this story, but she said dresses, and her voice was low, like guttural low. I don't even think I could try to replicate it. It could replicate it if I tried. So, I go straight back and to the left. That's where the dresses are. Can we help you with anything else? She doesn't respond. Straight back and to the left, ma'am. Is there anything else we can help you with? She doesn't respond. Athena goes, I can show you where the dresses are. And the woman nods once. Now, I look at Athena, and Athena looks at me, and I look at Athena. Because I am thinking, bitch, you better be joking. Because why? I cannot be the only one unsettled by this. I cannot be the only one experiencing this level of discomfort. So why are you volunteering to show? Anyway, Athena grabs my hand. It's like, yeah, we will show you. Grabs my arm. And we proceed to go show this woman where the dresses are. She insisted on walking behind us, this woman. She did not catch up to us. She was not in front of us, which is usually what ends up happening when I'm showing people stuff. They're standing right beside me or whatever, right? We show where the dresses are. Turn around. Still glaring. Standing still as a statue. And that was the other thing. This woman was standing extremely still. Show where the dresses are. Walk back to the register. Athena and I have a debrief. I tell Athena she's silly and she would end up as a victim in a horror movie if she continues to act in the way that she does. She tells me that she was scared and didn't want to show her alone and knew that if our boss came back over, she would say something, which is why she showed her where the dresses were. But then we both say, all about the same time, man, I feel nauseous. I don't feel right. I've got a headache. I feel very sweaty. You know that feeling when you have motion sickness or like you're sick on a plane or something? It's just this whole body discomfort. That is what we were both feeling, and we both started feeling it around the same time after interacting with this woman. So, a couple hours pass. Don't see this woman, don't hear from her. The feeling subsides, we go about our business. Our manager comes over and calls the women from the dresses department over to have a bit of a team debrief, because at this point we're still not very busy. One of my coworkers, she looks very flushed, she looks very unsettled, so we're like, yo, what's up, you good? She recounts almost the exact same experience that we had with this woman. She's putting dresses back, turns around, and the woman's standing like real close, like this to her, you know what I'm saying? And says nothing, standing very still. And another coworker had a very similar experience on the dresses side, and both are describing the same level of discomfort, the same headache, nausea, all of those kind of feelings. So we pipe up and say, yo, we had the same experience. Miss Yolanda, our boss, Yolanda, we all had the same experience. This woman, she's making us uncomfortable. Have you seen her? Like, what do we do? Because we don't feel good. We're scared. Yolanda's like, ugh, you kids and your little superstitions, you know. She goes, I bet she's just a drug user, I bet she's just a this and blah blah blah, and you know, whatever, it's just not a big deal. I saw her walking further into the mall, you're fine. So, completely convinced that our manager's not going to do anything to help us, we, as a group, once the manager walks away, go, look, if something happens, call me, call you, whatever, we'll be safe, you know? But we don't see this woman in the store again. But I saw her after that one more time. It was about a week later. I'm driving to the store. I'm about to make a left into the parking lot, and she was standing on the right side of the street, at the bus stop, staring at the store, glaring at the store, I should say, kind of just swaying in the breeze a little bit. The non-existent breeze, because this is Fresno in the fucking summer on a Wednesday. It was probably like 98 degrees. And that was my creepiest encounter that I've ever had to date. And knock on wood, it is my last creepy encounter. But has anything like that happened to y'all? Ooh, stitch it. Ooh, I don't know if I want to know. Tell me, don't tell me, I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna try this again because my last video supposedly violated community guidelines and I have no idea why. But I wanted to talk about lucid dreaming. And like a few years ago, there was a TikTok trend where it said, you know, ask the characters in your dream the date and the time, or let them know that you're dreaming to see their reaction. And this is something that you should absolutely not do if you're lucid dreaming. I'm not typically a lucid dreamer at all, but last night I guess was a little bit different, and it was really strange because I wasn't lucid dreaming and then I started lucid dreaming. These are things that I thought was fake. Like, I thought they were fake. I didn't think they were true stories. I thought people would just say it to get views and whatever. But last night I was taught that no, it's reality. So last night I was dreaming, and it started off where I was in my room and I was watching a series with my boyfriend, and I was trying to watch more of the series, but I had realized I had lost some of the DVDs or whatever, and I thought to myself, oh, I should just order more, you know, whatever. And I ended up all of a sudden being taken to my mother's backyard. And my mother's backyard is relatively small. I mean, we live in Miami, so we're on 0 lots. And I was out there with my boyfriend, and then my ex-husband came around, and he had been working at a university, which he doesn't, but he had been, I guess, I don't know, giving refreshments out for some sort of big event that they had. And he was talking to my boyfriend about how hot it was outside, and just be careful when you go outside because the humidity is at this percentage and it's really hard to breathe. And I'm looking around at the backyard, and there's a covered terrace, which we don't have, and there's a huge pool and a big grill, and then just like a vast yard with grass behind it. And I look over at him, And I say, wait a second. My mom, when did we get this pool? My mom would never allow a pool in the backyard. And he's like, I don't know. And I said to him, this is me dreaming. And then his face, his demeanor just kind of changed into like this, what? And I remember thinking, oh my God, that's the moment that it clicked for me, and I became lucid in my dream. And I said, I shouldn't have said that. And I looked at him, but I said it again in the dream, and I said, this is me dreaming. And then his cheeks started to turn kind of like a light static, like that you get on your TV. And he started mouthing at me, and he goes, and I'm like, what? Like at first I couldn't understand. And then he mouthed again, like he wasn't speaking, but he was mouthing. He goes, they're gonna find you. And all of a sudden I was yanked out into that vast yard in what looked like a motorcycle and buggy kind of situation. And it pulled me into this gray dimension. It was like all gray, and then it was outlines of like cubes. And I was going so fast that I was being pulled back, and the wind was really, really strong. And I remember thinking to myself, you have to wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, to the point where I thought, am I dead? Why am I not waking up? Usually if something scares me in a dream, I wake up, like wake up, wake up, wake up. And I wake up and I'm in my bed, and I turn to my boyfriend and I say, oh my God, I had the craziest dream. And he's like, what happened? And I said, I don't know, I wasn't lucid, and then I became lucid. And you know that TikTok trend where it says not to say anything, and then I said something, and then things got really weird. And he's like, that's crazy. Yeah, I remember that. But then it was kind of like, I don't know, like a dead silence. And I'm like, am I still dreaming? So I asked him if I'm still dreaming, and he's like, no. And then all of a sudden my eyes kind of slowly open, and I'm not talking to him anymore. I'm laying on my side, and I'm like, am I still dreaming? So I turn around and I grab my boyfriend's wrist. My boyfriend was awake at the time because he had spent all night awake. Sorry, that's my dog. He had spent all night awake. Sorry, my dog was making noises. I said, am I awake? And he says, you are most definitely awake. Why, what happened? And so I explained to him the whole dream. And he said to me, I'm getting goosebumps. He's like, why don't you Google and see, like maybe on Reddit forums, if somebody else has had that experience. And when I tell you that when I went onto those Reddit forums and I was reading some of the experiences that other people had, almost verbatim, it was like the character got weird once they realized that they knew that they were lucid dreaming. They were pulled into some other dimension, vortex, void, whatever the case was. They knew they were in danger, or they felt that they were in danger. They couldn't wake up, or they woke up in another dream, like they were taken out of one dream and then put into another dream. So, I mean, I thought that this wasn't real until today. I didn't mean to do it. It just happened. It was just something I said in the dream, and then I became lucid, and I was like, that's not good. Has this happened to anybody else? I know definitely to other people that have posted, but recently, has this happened to anybody else? And I'm legit thinking that we do astral project, or there's something weird going on that we don't know about.
You guys, I'm fucking freaking out. Okay, my son is gone. He's not home. He's at a party. Yeah, I know, I look like shit. I don't care. I just got woken up. There's been a mimic here for a couple weeks. When my daughter's not here, I hear her say my name, and she's not there. I ignore it because I know it's a mimic. I have seen it on here. My daughter's home, but my son's not home. My son is the only one that lives upstairs. The only one upstairs. All night since he's been gone, I keep hearing, like, the door close. Like, it'll just shut, but... Sorry. So anyway, my son's not home, but I keep hearing the door shut. But there's nobody up there. There's nobody up there. I'm gonna see if I could try to... And let me take you guys up. I'll take you guys up there and show you there's nobody up there. Let's see if we can catch it. I'm so scared. Normally I don't get scared, but hearing the door close like a freaking human is up there, and I already went up there once and I checked, and nobody or nothing was up there. So I went up there and I checked all the rooms and in the attic, and there's nobody up there, but I keep hearing his bedroom door close, or like somebody's walking up there, but he's not here. I don't know what my dog's barking. But I hope we catch it on camera because this is freaking creeping me out. I'm at the stairs right now. Did you hear that? It sounds like somebody's walking up there. Bro, my fucking eyes are watering. This is scaring me. Hold on. Oh my god, as soon as I stopped it, I heard it. Fucking shit. I know you guys heard that. I hope I got that. Did you hear it? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay, I'm gonna turn. Look, nobody's up here. Oh my god. Look at his door is closed. Oh my god. Nope. 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 I gotta tell my daughter, boo boo. Oh my god. There's water in my eyes. Oh my god. Why does it sound? And I recorded it. It sounded like somebody's in your brother's room. And I went up there to show that the door was closed. Tell me why his door opened when I went up there. I swear. I ran down here by myself. I'm recording it. Come up there with me to show them nobody's here. Oh my god. That made my eyes water, you guys. I showed it on camera. My son is not home. I'm not going to stop the recording just so I can show you guys.
That's weird.
I know, I ran down here. I ran down here so fast. Okay. Oh my god, that scared me. And it sounds like somebody's walking around up there, and I got it on recording. Yes, hold on. Look at his door is moving. Okay, we're gonna go up there and I'm gonna show you guys. Nobody is in his room. He is not here. Turn your flashlight on. Oh my god. Hurry up, man. Come up here so you can point it to show nobody's in the room. Look. Look. Nobody's in here. Nobody.
Look, even Pixie.
You guys literally, you seen that in real time with me. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. Oh no. I told you guys. And there's been that mimic. And my daughter has heard it when I'm not here. It says my name, or it says her name in my voice when I'm not here. And it says my name in her voice when I'm not here. And, or when she's not here. And now that's happening with my dog. Oh, fuck no, fuck no. Fuck no, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not coming under the side of the house no more. Oh my god.
If you want to hear something scary, don't scroll. I'm a professional cleaner and I clean clinics at night. And the story that I'm about to tell you is something that happened to me at this very clinic right here. So, setting the scene, it's late. I do the clinics at night, in the middle of the night, usually 12 to 6 a.m. So I was literally just going about my normal routine like I'm doing right now, taking the trashes, wiping things down. So yeah, I'm just going about my normal routine, whatever, and I heard something. Sounded like a voice, which I've heard voices before in the clinic. I've heard footsteps, I've heard
and seen doors shut. I've heard and seen doors shut. Heard footsteps walking behind me. I felt breath on my neck. But this one was different because the voice was my voice. That's not it. I was literally like, no, fuck no, hell no, nah. So I ignored it. I turned the volume up louder on my headphones and I kept fucking going. I kept working. I was like, no, I have to get this job done no matter what anyway. So even if I do hear something, it's a one-way street, you know? And so about like another 20 minutes go by and I hear it again, louder, down the hall, like from where I was. I'll even show you where it was. So I was cleaning this area and I heard it down this way, which is I was right over there. It was like right down here. And since this is like a contracted job and I need to make sure that I'm safe and that the people who are coming in the morning are safe, I did a little walkthrough to make sure that nobody was actually in here, like a fucking weirdo. Even though, like, if there was somebody in here, I don't even know what I would have done. I have fucking trash bags as my weapon. I don't know though, has anybody else ever heard their own voice when they're by themselves? I mean, I've experienced a lot of scary shit, and like that was probably the only thing that has made me ever stop in my tracks while cleaning. Like, I had my headphones on, I stopped mopping, like I had the mop in my hand like a deer in headlights, like listening to see if something would make the sound again. But I definitely heard my own voice say hey 2 times to me. I heard my own voice say hey to myself, like, no, I'm sorry, no. Every single day that I'm in here, I have this really eerie feeling like I'm being watched and followed and stuff. But that day particularly, when I heard that, it was just like, it was so heavy in here, I couldn't even like breathe. It felt like I was breathing in through fog, and like I just felt heavy, and like something was definitely watching me, following me, breathing down my neck, and like literally just watching my every move that day. And yeah, no, it was a fucking no for me. I'm talking about it in a humorous tone right now because I'm literally in the same building that it happened to me in, and I'm not even close to being done cleaning. So I gotta be here for another like hour or 2, and that is also a big no for me, but I have to do it anyway because my bank account. Hi friends, so I'm gonna be answering some of the most commonly asked questions on that video. Yes, I do work by myself. And also I want to point out that for everybody freaking out about the lights in the rooms, they are motion activated. So the one that shut off in the background of the video was supposed to shut off because I wasn't in there. And also for everybody saying not to answer the voice, bro, like I did. I heard somebody say hey, so I said hello? The fuck, you want me to just be quiet? Like, hello? A lot of people are saying that it's a mimic that I'm hearing, which apparently, according to TikTok people, is a demon of sorts. Can somebody elaborate on that? What does that mean? Am I in danger? What's gonna happen because I responded to it multiple times? Like every time I've heard it, I say hello. Hey. Also, the muffled sound was because my sleeve was under the mic. I'm sorry, I didn't want to re-record it. I was scared. It's not like I want to be here by myself.